Alright, well, I guess since the PBE is still down, I'm just gonna review the Galio abilities and wait for PBE to go live. It should have been live 10 minutes ago, but the client still says that it's unavailable. Why? Riot always does this. Always does this. They say PBE is gonna be up in 2 hours. Nope. More like 3 or 4 hours. So currently waiting for PBE to go live so that I can start my live stream and go live and play Galio for you guys. But like I said, in the meantime, we're just gonna go ahead and check out his abilities over here then. So, oh yeah, my intro. I forgot. I'm a professional YouTuber. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. My intro. Hold on. Yay! Professional YouTuber! Woohoo! Alright, now that the intro, guys, now that my intro has gone through, we can go ahead and check out these abilities. Okay. Alright, yeah, great. I only wake up, Galio says, I only wake up when it's time to squash something, and I'm awake right now. Yeah, that sounds pretty badass, dude. That sounds pretty tight. Alright, that sounds pretty tight. It's like the Hulk, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Hulk smash, baby. Alright. So let's check out these abilities, man. Looming, Brazen, well, nah, fuck that, I'm not reading that. If y'all want to read it, I'll put a link to this page in the description of this video. But this is what I'm interested in. I keep looking this way because I want to make sure that I'm not missing PBE go live. Because as soon as PBE does go live, I will cut this video in fucking half and start the live stream. Okay, so let's see. His passive is called Colossal Smash. Galio's next basic attack deals bonus magic damage in an area, scaling with his bonus attack damage and magic resist. Colossal Smash's cooldown is reduced whenever Galio's spells hit a unique champion, once per spell. Nice. The fuck is this? What? Google, stop. You're leaking private information. Okay. What was that? Q is Winds of War. Galio fires 2 gusts of wind that deal magic damage. Where the wind blasts converge, a vortex that deals additional damage is formed, including bonus damage based on the target's max health. Okay. That's his taunt. That's interesting. The current Galio that is on the live servers, if you don't know, his ulti is his taunt. Now his taunt is on his W. Crazy. If Galio avoids taking damage for a moderate period, he gains a shield that absorbs magic damage. Also, that's his purple health there. Holding down the W key causes Galio to enter a defensive stance, gaining damage reduction but moving significantly slower. This channel can't be interrupted even if Galio gets hit with a crowd control spell. Ooh, what? Dude, that's tight. When W is released, Galio taunts nearby enemy champions. The taunt's range and duration extend based on how long he remained in a defensive stance. So yeah, whenever he's in defensive like that, his taunt's radius grows in size. So interesting. It's just like a Vi Q or something. Galio hops back to wind up for an epic haymaker. After a brief delay, he charges forward, dealing magic damage to enemies and knocking them up. Galio's charge stops upon colliding with a champion or terrain. Interesting. So it's like a Vi Q. This is boom. That is so good. Let's watch that again. Dude, that is so sick, dude. I wonder if the camera is going to zoom out like that when you're actually ulting, you know, like when you're playing him. Does the camera actually go that high? It's gonna be interesting to see. So his ulti is called Hero's Trance. Galio designates an ally's current position as his landing spot, granting them Shield of Durance damage reduction for a few seconds. So that's the aura that is around his ally. He then leaps high into the air, torpedoing to the place his targeted ally was when Galio activated Hero's Trance. When he lands, he deals magic damage to all enemies in the area and knocks them up. The knockup lasts longer for those in the center of the landing zone. Dude, that's... Look at the aura. You see the aura that Lux gets? That's damage reduction for her. So you don't ult the enemy with your R as Galio. You ult your ally. Interesting. And wherever your ally was, Lux was here when this Galio ulted her. So he goes, he lands here. That's pretty tight. That's interesting. Let's watch it again. Look at this. Boom. That is so badass, dude. Very, very good. Let's keep reading through here a little bit. So those were his abilities. I really liked them. This is just like a little collage of his abilities, I guess. It's pretty tight. I might use this as the thumbnail of the video. Who knows? Please, Rito, no copyright. Let's see this. Somehow, I always end up in the middle of everything. Galios is Stone Cold Warden, who loves making earth-shattering entrances to teamfights. He's tankier than most magic users. He smashes skulls on the front lines, grabbing glory for himself with rowdy taunts. So, I was streaming earlier, and someone asked, what is Galio? What do you think Galio will be? AD or AP? I think that, well, it just said... This paragraph just revealed for us, but when I was streaming, I said that Galio is going to be like the same as he is now on the live servers, tanky AP, bruiser. Kind of like Elise, but more with the resistances. I think you still build Spirit Visage on him, Abyssal, like all just, you know, his core items that you buy on the current Galio on the live servers. Galio wants to hit you. No, please. And he also wants to make you hit him back. It doesn't much matter who's doing the hitting. The living statue just needs to stretch his bulky, long, dormant limbs. Oh, okay. Preferably by beating up a lot of folks. What a bully, dude. Galio sounds like a bully. Okay, so let's check out his strengths. Early in lane, Galio can blow up minion waves with a whirlwind of area of effect damage from his passive. Q and E abilities. This gives him more time to apply near global pressure with his ultimate. Hero's Entrance. Wise Galio players will keep an eye on their teammates, health bars, and look for chances to take to these skies for a daring salvation. Woo! Can I just be real with y'all for a second? I'm just reading this because I want my 10-minute video. As soon as this video hits 10 minutes, I'm ending it. But yeah, PvE is still unavailable. What the hell, right? What the hell, dude? It's about 20 minutes over schedule. So let's keep going. Winds of War. Winds of War lets the Colossus blow down enemies from a distance, but the rest of his kit rewards a more intimate physical approach to combat. Once he's boulders deep in the brouhaha, he can bash everybody at once with empowered basic attacks and Justice Punch. When Galio's buddies close in, he can hold peeps down with Shield of Durance, massive taunt. We put Galio's ult on his W. XD. Okay. Pretty nice, pretty nice. When Galio's buddies close in, he can hold peeps down with Shield of Durance, massive taunt. We put... I just read this. Why the hell is it here? I just read that, dude. Okay, let's look at his weaknesses. I'm actually interested. Galio's great at starting epic battles, but he's not so much great at escaping them. Justice's Punch, delayed lunge can be easily body blocked or dodged, and Heroes in Trance can be cancelled by enemy stuns or roots. That's his ulti. When the Colossus crashes the party, he's usually in it until the bloody end. Galio also tends to have a tough time against champs that can match his wave clear and roaming potential, like Aurelion Sol. And although the scrappy sculpture is not as dependent on magic resist, items as he was before, he's still at a disadvantage against AD heavy teams. Abyssal Scepter remains a bread and butter item, and it ain't much use against a Fed Zed. Rip. Oh, nice. These are the skins. So this is classic. Pretty sure that is Commando. Can we move this? Oh no. Debonar. What is that? That is like Hex Tech, I think. Yeah, I think that's Hex Tech. That's Gatekeeper. Oh no, this is Hex Tech. I don't know what this one is. I'm not a Galio main. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, we hit 10 minutes. I love you all. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy and watch to the end, hit that like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Alright, see you guys later.